A thread by Soul War. The siege of America begins as the mainstream media declares Biden president elect and Democrats gloat and celebrate with GOP quote unquote patriots demand. President Trump bow to the inevitable as big tech suppresses and censors any mention of the innumerable crimes being committed to our faces. Americans will have to weather 2 to 3 weeks of this assault on our Constitution and the American spirit. Positioning. You will see all parties on the left, including an unmasked Fox News, bring all possible pressure to bear to force Trump and his supporters to bend the knee. Go ahead, panic. Trump won't panic. Go ahead, declare it's hopeless as President Trump positions his forces and fights on. But he's not doing anything that he's going to tell you about before he's ready. What's he waiting for? All is lost, says you, weak sister. This is where we separate genuine Trump supporters from the opportunist and hangers on. Fair weather patriots never understood Trump, and now their clickbait gods have turned against him. They shrug and go, oh, well, it's over. What's for lunch? The republic is at stake. We don't quit. We persevere, like Trump is right now. And then we win decisively. Here's General Flynn, one of America's unsung champions on what's unfolding. When he worries, I'll worry. The message is clear. We got this, fam. Hold on. Dawn is coming. I believe him. Do you? Massive crimes were committed by Democrats on and since November 3rd. And now, as they smile and gloat to our faces, their sycophant mainstream media and big tech ride shotgun on their attempt to turn the USA into a banana republic, censoring and shutting down anyone who calls foul. Too near and dear to me. Carlos Osuita, Brian Cates, poof, their accounts gone. Overnight. Brian had over 200,000 followers, Carlos over 100,000, with thousands more every day. Am I next? Ask me if I care. This is a war for the soul of America. I lose a social media account? Big deal. Get loud, people. Do you have any idea what just happened? As the United States military, the Justice Department, and the CISA documented everything via a sci-fi level surveillance package that probably included audio and video of the shenanigans with informants witnessing it. Trump was prepared. If you've been watching Huntergate unfold on Rudy Giuliani's Common Sense YouTube channel, you're up to speed on how devastating that was. Yes, it's being viciously suppressed, and it doesn't matter. The attempted theft of the election is it doesn't matter 2.0. It'll matter in court. The evidence of the election fraud is massive and overwhelming as the cheating Democrats spike the ball and go ha 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 to our faces. Trump and his team will be building a politically fatal case of treason that will stick for all time. As this happens, the left entrenches itself. And when I say the left, I mean all hands on deck left. Democrats, the mainstream media, big tech, the pollsters, the Rhino GOP, all of them are now leaning forward, trying to force us all to our knees with the new Democrat platform, extortion. They are now the negative vessel. No plan B. What is the negative vessel? An ancient ritual where a person would take a jar or a pot, vessel, and see themselves pouring all their hate and unbalanced thoughts and negative lower emotions that were troubling them into it. Then they would shatter it to ease their burden. In warfare, a general seeks to create a negative vessel of his opposing forces. He tries to ensure they pick an opponent he can easily defeat, and if successful, will watch as the enemy pours all their money, hopes, and efforts into their loser general. Then you destroy him. When Trump does fall upon them like that thunderbolt, there will be no recovery. They will all be broken and exposed before the world, shattered. 62 plus million Americans are awakened right now, sharing in rage and disbelief as corruptocrats gloat about nullifying our votes. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Sun Tzu. This is their time to cackle madly and make hideous plans about what they'll do to us to pay us back for being patriotic Americans who dared defy their woke new religion. Well, we are rebels. We have a creator already, and it's not them. As Trump prepares carefully to strike, when his time has arrived, you won't be asking questions. Would you like to see a Democrat mainstream media big tech perspective of what that will look like? November 3rd, 2020 was an act of sheer hubris coupled with desperation. They went for it, and now they're doomed. In the shitty movie they're trying to force you to live in until President Trump strikes back, it will be doom and gloom 24/7. Everyone and their mother telling you it's over to get two particular devils pecking at your ear, doubt and fear, to crush your soul and morale. Ha! President Trump will soldier on. Wait for his enemies to commit everything, to cement themselves to a narrative Trump knows he can shatter at will. And he will. Bear witness. History is being made. Be happy warriors as they howl and shriek at you impotently. People are saying 2020 was a year with a decade of terrible in it. Hold fast. Imagine 20 years of wonderful in it, because it's coming. Just one more stupid and arrogant speed bump thrown up by the enemies of freedom that will wreck them, not us. All is well. Rock on. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Sun Tzu. To support the works of Brent Cates, donate any amount at paypal.me/Brent Cates. Also, link in the thread to the Americana Rising Teespring store.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.